Welcome to Healthy Aging Essentials, where we don't fight aging, but learn to live more deeply and healthfully with it every single day. You wake up with a jolt at exactly 2 a.m. The room is so silent you can hear the ticking of the clock. And like every night, your feet touch the cold floor, guiding you to the bathroom. The second time, maybe even the third, and when you return to bed, sleep has already slipped away. They say sleep is the best medicine. But if you haven't had a full, uninterrupted night in months, you know insomnia doesn't just make you tired. It slowly turns you into a version of yourself you barely recognize. And what if I told you no sleeping pills, no fancy devices? Just one simple fruit each day might begin to help you sleep through the night again. Would you want to know what it is? There are nights when you wake before dawn, the clock striking 2 a.m. No noise, no bad dream. Just that same quiet urge calling you from within, pulling you out of bed toward the bathroom. If this sounds familiar, you're far from alone. Millions of older adults live this exact pattern night after night. And while it's not painful, it's quietly stealing away your most precious hours of deep sleep, slowly draining your energy, your clarity, and even your spirit. What people rarely talk about is that peaceful sleep might begin not at bedtime, but with what you eat during the day. And sometimes just a few familiar fruits, when used wisely, can help soothe your body and gently invite rest back into your nights. My grandmother used to say, "The body whispers before it screams," and waking up multiple times each night to use the bathroom might just be the first whisper. Have you ever gone through this? If this happens to you every night, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. I truly want to know, where are you on your journey of aging well? And if your body has been quietly signaling something each night, something you haven't quite decoded yet, then the next part of this video might help you understand exactly why your bladder is becoming more sensitive with age. Part 1, the hidden cause of nighttime urination. An oversensitive bladder. When we were younger, waking up multiple times at night just to use the bathroom probably never crossed our minds. But as we move into our 40s and 50s, our bladder starts to become a little less easygoing. And that's not just aging talking, it's a result of subtle changes happening throughout the body. Over time, the muscles of the bladder become like an overprotective security guard reacting to every tiny signal, even when there's no real threat. This oversensitivity usually stems from 3 key issues: inflammation that irritates the bladder lining, poor digestion that creates pressure in the lower abdomen or kidneys working overtime and sending more frequent signals. Have you ever felt like even the smallest shift inside your body can trigger an outsized reaction? That's your body whispering that it needs a softer kind of care. Instead of rushing toward medication, sometimes just a small adjustment in your diet and can begin to restore a more peaceful rhythm to your nights. Nature has always held gentle remedies if we know where to look. Some familiar foods, especially nutrient-rich fruits, may help reduce inflammation, support digestion, and allow your kidneys to function more smoothly. And if you're curious which of nature's gifts can help calm this internal alarm system, let's begin with the first fruit, a tiny blue gem that holds powerful anti-inflammatory properties: blueberries. Imagine your bladder as a soft, comfortable chair. But when it becomes inflamed, it's like that chair being poked repeatedly with pins, overly sensitive, easily triggered, and waking you up in the middle of the night with false alarms. That's why blueberries, those tiny, ordinary-looking fruits, are often compared to a natural fire department. Their deep purple-blue color comes from anthocyanins, powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that help calm an irritated bladder so your body doesn't keep sending distress signals to your brain. Just 1 small cup of Bayweather added to your morning oatmeal, stirred into yogurt, or blended into a smoothie can start to make a difference over time. Margaret, a viewer from Ohio, shared that she started adding frozen blueberries to her Greek yogurt every morning. After a few weeks, she noticed she was waking up less often at night. Of course, everyone's body is different, so if symptoms persist, it's always best to speak with a healthcare provider. What about you? Do you have a favorite fruit you eat before bed? Share it in the comments. Sometimes one simple tip from you could help someone else sleep better tonight. Now, if blueberries are the quiet firefighters, then the next fruit is more like a patient helper, someone who gently clears the way for your body to function better. It addresses another silent cause of nighttime urination, poor digestion. Let's take a closer look at the gentle power of dried peaches. Fruit 2 dried peaches, gently clearing the digestive path for better sleep. Most people don't realize this, but your digestive system and your bladder are actually close neighbors inside your body. When you're constipated, your large intestine fills up and starts putting physical pressure on the bladder like an overstuffed suitcase pressing down on everything underneath. The result, you feel the urge to urinate even when your bladder isn't actually full. That's where dried peaches quietly step in. This naturally sweet fruit is rich in fiber, acting like a gentle, soft bristle broom that helps clear the digestive tract without the harsh side effects of strong laxatives that often cause discomfort or cramping. Just 2 to 3 dried peach slices after dinner each day, taken consistently, can make a noticeable difference in how your gut feels and, in turn, how well you sleep through the night. Frank, a viewer from Texas, once shared that he began adding a few dried peaches to his dinner routine. It wasn't magic overnight, but after a few weeks, he felt lighter, more comfortable, and his sleep became more restful. Of course, every body responds differently, so it's always best to start small and listen to what your system is telling you. Now, if dried peaches are the quiet helper clearing the path, then the next fruit is like a wise advisor supporting your digestion and helping your kidneys work more gently behind the scenes. Fruit 3, papaya, gently supporting digestion and easing the load on your kidneys. Sometimes your body doesn't need a drastic change, just a gentle nudge to find balance again. And papaya, that warm, orange-colored fruit many of us know well, is exactly that kind of quiet companion. It's not flashy, not loud, but it offers deep support for both digestion and kidney function. Papaya contains papain, a natural digestive enzyme that's been used for centuries to soothe the stomach and help break down food. When digestion flows smoothly, your kidneys don't have to work overtime to process what your body didn't manage properly. Even better, papaya has a mild diuretic effect, but it doesn't shock the system or lead to dehydration like stronger medications. It's more like a wise advisor, helping your body maintain a steady rhythm of fluid regulation without extremes. Maria, a viewer from Florida, shared that she started eating half of a small papaya every afternoon. Within a few weeks, she noticed her digestion felt easier, her body more at ease, and her sleep more peaceful. Of course, if you're thinking about making a significant change to your diet, it's always best to consult a healthcare provider you trust. Now, if papaya is the quiet friend working behind the scenes, the next fruit is like a soft, cooling blanket, gently calming a bladder that's become sensitive or easily triggered. Fruit. Pears, gently cooling a sensitive bladder. Some days your body doesn't need anything dramatic, just a moment of cooling relief. And pears, with their crisp texture, subtle sweetness, and high water content, are nature's gentle gift for anyone struggling with a sensitive bladder. Unlike many fruits that are high in acid, pears have a natural cooling effect and are non-irritating, making them ideal for those who experience frequent nighttime urination due to an overactive bladder. Even better, their natural fiber not only supports digestion, but also helps regulate the urinary system in a smooth, non-invasive way. Taking a bite of a cold, juicy pear in the afternoon feels like giving your body a quiet pause, a small act of care. Some people enjoy them fresh, others juice them with a few ice cubes or slice them into a refreshing salad. However you choose to enjoy them, what matters is treating it as a form of self-care, not just another snack. When you offer your body moments of daily calm, it begins to respond not just during the day, but in the deep stillness of the night. And if pears are like a gentle stream that soothes your system, The next fruit is more like a quiet wave that washes through your body, cleansing and renewing from the inside out. Let's step into the natural refreshment of watermelon, a simple fruit with surprising healing power. Some fruits don't need much of an introduction, just one bite, and you can feel a wave of freshness ripple through your body. Watermelon is one of those fruits. Made up of 92% water, watermelon does more than quench your thirst. It acts as a gentle, natural cleanser. Its high water content helps keep your body hydrated while supporting the elimination of waste like a soft wave washing away what your body no longer needs. But it doesn't stop there. Watermelon also contains lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that supports healthy blood circulation, and citrulline, an amino acid known to help kidneys function more efficiently. Together, these nutrients not only make you feel lighter, but also nourish your body's elimination system in a sustainable, natural way. A helpful tip: enjoy watermelon in the morning or early afternoon to get the most out of its cleansing benefits without disrupting your sleep. Because of its high water content, eating it too close to bedtime may lead to unwanted nighttime bathroom trips. Now that we've explored 5 simple yet powerful fruits, you might be wondering, how do I turn these into a daily habit without overcomplicating things? Let's move into the next section where we'll talk about how to bring these natural gifts into your daily life in a way that feels easy, consistent, and nourishing. Part 2. Putting the 5 fruits into daily practice. Knowing is one thing, but bringing that knowledge into your daily life, that's where real change happens. And you don't have to do it all at once. Just begin gently one day at a time with the 5 simple fruits we've explored together. Here's one way you can structure your week. Monday, start your week with blueberries to help reduce inflammation and soothe your bladder. Tuesday, let dried peaches gently clear your digestive system. Wednesday, enjoy half a papaya at lunchtime to ease digestion and take pressure off your kidneys. Thursday, a pear can calm your sensitive bladder while naturally hydrating your body. Friday, watermelon is your go-to for gentle detox, refreshing, and supporting circulation at the same time. Saturday and Sunday, simply listen to your body, choose 1 or 2 fruits that feel best for you, or take a rest and allow your body to simply be. And remember, don't worry if you miss a day. Consistency matters more than perfection. What's most important is that you're listening to your body day by day. If you're ready to try this gentle 2-week journey, drop a comment below that says, "I'm ready." Let's build a community of people who practice together and support each other toward healthier, more peaceful living. If you found this information truly helpful, don't forget to like, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to the channel. Healthy Aging Essentials, so we can continue growing together one restful night at a time. Your body deserves care rooted in simplicity and love. What we've just explored isn't magic, and it's certainly not a one-and-done solution. These are just small steps, very small ones. But sometimes it's the gentlest shifts that lead to the deepest changes when done consistently and with care. The 5 fruits we've talked about, blueberries, dried, peaches, papaya, pears, and watermelon, may seem simple, but each carries a quiet strength that your body can feel if you give it the time. No need for extremes, no need for pressure, just patience, gentle listening, and steady practice. That's how you begin a path toward better sleep and a more peaceful life. But do you know what's even more important than the food itself? It's how you listen to your own body. Every body is different. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's exactly why patience matters. We have to try, adjust, and observe with honesty and compassion. If you've ever tried something to improve your sleep, I invite you to share your story in the comments. You never know, your voice might be the light someone else needs on their journey. And if this video has brought you any value, don't forget to like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to Healthy Aging Essentials so we can keep growing together in the most natural, heartfelt way.